time to shuffle the cards and to connect with spirit, to meditate and to determine what it is that they want you to know. So let's get rolling and see exactly what that is. No time like the present. The very first card that I want to bring to your attention is the card that is on the bottom of the deck, and that is the card that is the overall energy for the reading, not your overall energy. In this case, it's a Five of Cups. If you're going to look at a card that you want to have as an overall energy, Five of Cups probably isn't the one I would choose. But let's see what else we have going on this week, and we can figure out how the Five of Cups is playing with the entire reading. The very first card out, which is your specific energy of the week, is the King of Swords. King of Swords means in trouble, not in trouble, in charge, large and in charge. The second card on that 4-card row is the Three of Pentacles, loving that. And the third card is that Queen of Wands. And that fourth card is that Four of Wands. Wow, really nice, good cards there. And actually they really communicate well together because they're really putting together a story that you need to hear. Underneath that King is the Two of Cups. And underneath that Three of Pentacles is the Page of Wands. Underneath the Queen of Wands is the Eight of Cups. And then finally, underneath that Four of Wands, is the Three of Cups. I had cups on the mind. There's there for a reason, right? There you go. Okay, super. I'm actually feeling a little bit better about the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups energy, which again is the overall energy, is an energy of, is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? Now, when Aquarius, when this card comes out, it's often in a situation where recently you have been feeling again like it's more empty than full. Again, it's like half empty versus half full. It's like you're drawn to the more negative side of things. You're more pessimistic, and you're allowing yourself to go there. When something happens, even before it does happen, if you believe it's going to happen, if you think it's going to happen, then your mind automatically goes to that darker side. And I'm telling you that we are seeing the King of Swords directly beside that. And the King of Swords is like, you know what? It's time to change that way of thinking. It's time to change that way of belief. Because again, if you continue to think that way, all you do is reinstill, you support that thought process, and then you plant it to the universe, and the universe then comes out and does the same thing that you're telling it to do. So again, you want to be thinking of things differently, and that King comes up and he says, you know what, I'm taking control, I'm determined, I'm moving forward in a different way. I'm not letting this be my status quo. I'm going to make a change. Now, when you see that King, now this is interesting, when you see that King and you know that, again, this change, this transformation is coming, that King is going to be asking people, talking to people, getting some advice with people. This is that advisor card. That's the Three of Pentacles. And so he's not in this world alone. She's not in this world alone. Therefore, you're not in this world alone. As you start walking through this, figuring, okay, how can I get beyond this yuck, beyond this blah, beyond this feeling of, okay, where else can I go from here that will take me in a positive direction? Remember that you're in tune to a more positive energy. This is that Two of Cups. The Two of Cups tells you that you're aligned with a more positive kind of excitement even. I mean, Aquarius, you're not known for just being kind of I don't know, the Debbie Downer. That's not who you are, okay? Underneath that Three of Pentacles, again, which is that advisor card, you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands coming in underneath the advisor card is pretty much just saying that, you know what, again, you're going to get this information. The people, the advisors in the threes are going to be bringing you the information that you need to know, but it's a new way of thinking. That's why it's a page, because the page is that newer, younger, more youthful way. And so that new way of thinking the page is bringing in brings it to you to make the change, which you do because you are that King of Swords. So you do process it, you understand it, and then you make the change. Beside that advisor card is the Queen of Wands. And again, the Queen of Wands is somebody who is just saying, I'm patient, I'll work with you on this, we will work through this. We will work through this. So that's that patient working through energy. You'll get through it, and ultimately it's going to be, you're going to break the cycle, because this is that that happiness card, this is that celebration card. And what are you celebrating? And it's interesting because that celebration card underneath it is another celebration card. So again, this week has and again, this is not new, by the way. You've been in this for a while. We talked about this. This is the Eight of Cups. Again, this has been a problem for you for a while. You've kind of let yourself go into the doldrums, and then you got into the negative, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't see beyond where I am. I can't see beyond the situation. And I'm telling you that it's right there. It is there. You're getting there. Interestingly enough, again, it all starts and ends with you. So don't look to other people to resolve your issues. Don't look to other people to fix the problems, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, there is one other way to read this. And so there are some people who the previous reading, the reading that I just said, which is previous, is not going to resonate completely. But there's another way to read this, this layout, okay, the spread, okay, and this one is a more unique way of seeing it, okay. First and foremost, I'm looking at a King of Swords. A King of Swords is a businessman, a man who is determined, who is successful, who is confident, and that businessman is looking at maybe a new opportunity, maybe at creating a new position or a new job, creating a new company. Also, maybe it's a management position that is looking to take the next step up. And so they are, again, that's that King of Swords. And then that King of Swords is now needing to make sure that as they make that planning process happen, that they get advice from people, find out what is the best way to go, what's the best way to do that. This is the right time to do it, by the way. Again, so if you're looking at making a move, if you're a businessman or if you're in any kind of, I don't care what you do, if you are looking at making the move now, making a jump into another line of work or even to another employer, this is the time to do it, again, because it is this timing is aligned with you, and you're going to get good word. You're going to get the news that you got it, okay? But again, talk to people, get their advice on how to best do it. And again, the Queen is here. It's the Queen of Wands. Again, Wands is about work, and so the Queen of Wands is here saying, the patience has paid off, but be patient until you get all of the dots, all the I's dotted, all the T's crossed, and the signature on a page. So don't jump quickly. Don't jump and try to, don't terminate something before you have something. You are not quite certain, and that's why this negative is. You're balancing out the good and the bad, the pluses, the minuses. But again, it's definitely leaning to the pluses. And then this is an opportunity that's been coming for a while, an opportunity that you have been working toward for a while. And again, you're going to be successful at it because this is the Four of Wands, which is again success at the business venture, which means getting the opportunity. And then this is the celebration card. So again, two celebration cards. This is celebration with this is celebration with everybody, and this is especially with family and friends because they're going to see a benefit from this. So again, two different ways to read this. There's a few others, I'm sure, but those are the two that were calling out to me. So either you're going on you're going to go through this new opportunity, new venture, or again, you're going to be changing your perspective on the way in which you've been thinking and making yourself come around to not being so negative, so pessimistic. Either way, it's a win. Either way, it's a win, Aquarius, because by the time you get through the week, you're going to be a better person than when you came in. You're going to be carrying less baggage, or you're going to have perspective that you hadn't had before, and that perspective is going to help you to live lighter and feel more free. With that said, I hope everything resonates with you. Let me know what does and let me know what doesn't as well. Advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot is my email address. You can also reach me on all the social media platforms under sonoranmystictarot.com. You'll see me next week with more readings. Until then, love, light, and blessings to you. Stay safe and enjoy. Bye-bye.